welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, then hi, my name is Lauren. And on my channel, we mostly talk about anything luxury, but we also discuss lifestyle and beauty. So if you're interested in any of these topics, please consider subscribing to my channel and we'll get started with the video. So in today's video, I'm presenting you a list of the luxury buys that I have not used since purchasing. Honestly, I feel really bad about doing this video. I feel like I'm exposing myself. But I also do think that some of these things need to be said and need to be explained. So if you're curious to see what these are, then please keep on watching. So let's start right off the bat with the LV Nice Vanity. And this is actually one of the worst ones, or one of the ones that makes me the most ashamed, because I actually got this piece over a year ago now. Over a year ago. And I haven't used it once, like not a single time. And I have created a bunch of excuses as to why I haven't used this piece. The main one would be that I haven't had the chance to travel this year quite yet, because I've actually purchased a house. So I've been super busy with like renovations and everything. I've been also saving a lot of money to allocate towards renovations. The house that I did purchase also comes with an in-ground pool. So I do plan on, spending a lot of time this summer at home, or rather at the pool. So I don't really have traveling plans. And, this is part of like the LV travel line. This is intended to be used for travel, and since I haven't traveled, I haven't used it. That being said, I could have also used this piece for other purposes. I have seen a lot of people, for example, on Instagram, will display this in their bathroom, will use it for like a little storage area for their makeup products. So personally, like my makeup products are kind of like exposed on the countertop, but you could also choose to like put them inside here and then place, of course, like a bag organizer or an insert inside. But I haven't actually done that. I'm kind of debating whether or not I want to sell this piece. I haven't used it, and I do think, if I have to be honest with myself, it comes from the fact that this piece is so big, number one, and then so heavy, number two, to start with, that it makes it quite inconvenient to use it. I feel like I really should have gone with the size BB, which is like one size down. And, I didn't see the piece in person. I let my mom purchase it for me. I mean, not pay for it, but, take it with her on her trip to Paris so that I would benefit from the European prices and then the D-tax as well. But sadly, I didn't think about this. So this has been, roughly speaking, a regret. I still want to keep it because I want to see what happens if I travel. If I travel, will I use it? But yeah, this is one of the pieces that I have bought and that I have never used. Next up, we have a pair of sandals. These are the Hermès Oran sandals. I have mine in white with white sur piqûre as well. And, well, so let's start from the beginning. So this is actually my second pair. I already previously had a pair of black ones that I still have and that I still use. And I told myself that, I love these shoes and that I didn't wear them enough. So I would buy a second pair so that my mind would be eased about using the first pair. Does that make sense? Like, I'm the type of person where, like, if I don't have like a backup or like a second pair or a second handbag or whatever, I'm gonna be a little reluctant to use the item in the first place. So this was my intention with this purchase. I made this purchase again over a year ago, or not over a year ago, actually just right about a year ago. I think that I purchased them probably in July, I would say, so a little less actually, yeah, less than a year ago. But I haven't used them once. And I think the reason here, it's not so much that it's a luxury regret. It's very different from the LV Vanity actually. It's that, well, I haven't really had the occasion to wear them because it's been like not amazing weather and I haven't taken a trip. So again, like, for me, it's been pretty much like winter time, fall time before that. So that's kind of why I haven't been able to use them. That being said, I am very, very excited to wear them this coming summer, especially because I've just gotten a white bag. So I'm very excited to be able to match it with these beauties. By the way, if you're interested in seeing the unboxing of that white bag, by the way, it's the Dior Bobby bag. and you want to hear my first impressions about it, then I will go ahead and leave the link of the video in the little information link over here for you to see it. This has not been a luxury regret, but at the same time, I feel like, you know, towards the end of the summer, I could have been a little bit better about wearing them. So we'll see what happens in the summer. I do think that I will be able to wear them, but it's just every time I look at them in my closet, I feel bad because I know that, you know, I've gotten them a while ago and I haven't worn them yet. The next item on this list, unfortunately, is the Chanel Medium Classic Flap in this beautiful dark pink color, and it's from the 22A collection. This bag has been sitting in my closet ever since I purchased it. I haven't used it a single time. And I feel really bad, especially at that price point. I believe that the items that I showed you earlier, you know, I mean, they are expensive, but they're not like incredibly expensive. This is ridiculously priced. So for me to think that I paid like $9,000 for a handbag that I have never used, and this is something that I've gotten, yeah, probably about a year ago again, it really hurts. Like, it hurts my mind. And I feel like, you know, I could have used this bag a lot, and I haven't. I don't know why. I always feel like I will, you know, go towards like Chanel flaps, but that's never gonna be one of my choices. I will either choose like my black one or my burgundy one is well used as well. I love kind of like rotating towards these two bags, and I haven't worn this one a single time. So I'm hoping that, you know, with the upcoming spring and then summer, I will be able to wear it. I think that I also kind of have to get over the hump of potential color transfer and kind of think about strategically what I'm doing with my bag, kind of like the outfits that I'm pairing it with. So that's also where I'm like, not sure if this was really the best choice. I mean, I do love the bag and it makes my heart very happy. Every time I see it, you know, I'm smiling. So it's never something where I'm gonna be like Marie Kondoing my bag collection and I'm gonna be like, okay, no, this one has to go because it doesn't make me happy. It definitely makes me happy, definitely sparks joy. The color is incredibly beautiful, but it's just, it's hard to pair it with my outfits, especially because most of my outfits are black, actually even in the summertime. So that's also where I would probably pretty much have to change my wardrobe or at least like buy a few new clothes to kind of make this work for me. But yeah, I haven't used it a single time ever since I got it. Oh, no, I don't want to admit that on camera, but yeah, I just did. So that's pretty much it for this one. Next up, we have an Hermès twilly, and this is probably the worst one, not price-wise, of course, because, you know, price-wise it's still reasonable, but I think this is the item in this video that I got the longest ago. I must have gotten this, I will say, probably 5 years ago, or maybe even 6. It is that bad, and I have never used this item. So this is actually something that's been gifted to me. I haven't purchased it myself. It's been gifted to me by my mom, who was kind of like going by the airport in Paris and thought of me. She entered the boutique and she got me this one. So I love the color. The color is this beautiful like purplish pink. It's right up my alley and I love like the logos and the motifs and everything, but I don't really have the use for a twilly. That's kind of where I'm at with this. I also don't want to sell it because my mom got it for me, so you know, it's like kind of sentimental, it's very sweet of her. But yeah, I don't really have a use for this one. I feel like the bags that I do have where a twilly would be needed are kind of bags that would require a solid print twilly. So for example, you know, I'm thinking of the Dior book totes that I have. I feel like it would be a good idea to protect the handles, but then there's like so much going on that bag. There's like motifs, prints, kind of like 2 colors, all that like with this, it wouldn't pair well at all. So I don't know what I'm doing with this. By the way, do let me know in the comments down below if you have any kind of like recommendations or ideas on what I could potentially do with this piece. I've seen it like on your hair, in your hair, like to use as like, you know, kind of like a headband or something. I have tried that. I've looked like how to do it on YouTube, but to be honest, every time it falls off my hair, Maybe it's because I have incredibly fine hair, but yeah, it never really holds in place for more than half an hour. So for me, it's like really inconvenient. So yeah, I'm at this place where I don't want to sell this, but at the same time, I have never used it in 5 or 6 years, which is pretty bad to say the least. And lastly, we have a pair of Ferragamo flats. These are probably my most recent purchase out of this whole list. I believe I got them this past October. And while I haven't worn them because it's been, you know, fall and winter, and let's be honest, this is not a very fall-y or wintry color, I don't really feel like I'll be super excited to wear them even in the spring. I mean, now it is spring and I could already be wearing them, but I'm kind of like, And that's, to tell you the truth, because this is, I'm not sure what the word is in English. I think it's patent. But yeah, I'm not super sure. But it's not leather, it's not like fabric, it's not, you know, tweed, it's this like kind of, yeah, whatever material. Let's say patent. And it's not really my thing. And the thing about this purchase is I actually got this at the outlets, and I should remember my own lesson. This is actually something that I've already mentioned in a video on my channel. Whatever you purchase at the outlets, more than likely is something that you are purchasing for the money, for the price point. And here, yeah, of course, you know, the price was interesting. There was a heavy discount because it was the outlets. But this wouldn't have been the pair that I would have chosen if I was at the store. So this isn't my first pair of Ferragamo flats. I have another pair, black suede ones that I wear constantly. I love them. They're very comfortable. I love the suede. I think it's really nice. It goes with everything. Super easy to pair. But here I'm kind of like, you know. I'm not really sure why I decided to buy them other than for the price probably. But I haven't worn them since October, and I'm kind of like, should I sell them? Should I try to see if I can use them? Maybe with the pink Chanel bag that I showed you earlier. Not super sure because it's also not the same shade of pink. So yeah, not really proud that, you know, I have made a purchase at the outlets even though I recommended not to do that. And of course, I haven't used them since I purchased them. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really not proud of myself, and I really don't like admitting that I've failed or that I have made poor choices or poor decisions. But I feel like, you know, those decisions could have been avoided if I had thought about these purchases previously. So that's why I am urging you to really think about your purchases, because it's kind of horrible to admit that I haven't used any of these items since I purchased them, and I purchased them months and months ago. So I do feel kind of bad, but you know, it's life. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.